everyone. I'm your host, Rae Irelan, and you are listening to the Soul Align podcast, where we help high-achieving leaders and driven visionaries do what you love and live your purpose. So welcome to the next episode. Today we're going to be talking about passion in business and the incredible secret to authentic prosperity. Ooh, it's a good one this week. So if you've been watching or listening to my show, you definitely know that bringing passion into business is one of the core pillars of what I talk about and the work that I do and share with my clients, because I really believe that we need to be living in a passionate world. Why else are we here? Really, there's no other reason to go through the pushes and the pulls and the craziness of this human experience without actually enjoying the process, right? And work, business, this is something that we spend and dedicate so much of our lives to keep cycles going, to keep the system working, to be supporting one another, and to feel supported ourselves on this journey of life. And so many people actually they remove the passion, they remove the love and the fire and the excitement for life from their business or from their job, because they feel the need to create this sense of security and safety. And so I think sometimes passion gets this bad rap, that it's gonna be too much, or it's gonna be crazy, it's gonna be a roller coaster. And so something that I want to share with you all today is how we can be infusing passion into business while staying in this really grounded, secure space of prosperity. And so, of course, when we're looking at authentic prosperity within business, yes, it is important to have systems and structures in place to be able to support what we'll be talking about now. So, if you're brand new to business and entrepreneurship, you definitely want to make sure that you have the core components, the foundation laid, all of that before you start just jumping into this sort of work. But those of you that do have a foundation laid, you know what you're bringing to the world, you know what you're offering, you know who your clients are, that sort of stuff, then you can start to really infuse and start to play with the possibilities of how to bring more passion into your business. So, passion in your business is not always the first step. And also, what would happen if it was actually the step zero? It's a step before you lay the foundation. It's making sure that you feel so excited, so on fire, so lit up about what you're doing and sharing with the world, that you actually get excited about building that foundation of your business, that you actually get excited about bringing in the systems, learning marketing, learning sales. A lot of times people come to me when they're starting off their businesses and they ask me, well, what do I need to do? And, we even just start talking about marketing, and I see their faces go, ooh, and it squishes together, and then their energy, we talk about sales, and their energy gets even smaller and tight, it's like a little ball you can't rip open, because there's so much energy and fear around, that's not what I don't know how to do that. I don't like it because I don't know how to do that. And so when you're starting a business, you must actually have that step zero in place of being so passionate about what you're doing, what you're going to bringing to the world, bringing to your ideal clients, your people, that you are willing to learn and be uncomfortable in all of the places that are not natural to you, which for many of us, we didn't learn how to be marketers and salespeople growing up. So there's an interesting piece here around what are you willing to do to put your business out there? What are you willing to be so passionate about that you will actually go into those places of unfamiliarity and lean into them, actually get excited about learning more about sales, invest in learning about marketing and messaging and all of these pieces. So that's the first and foremost, is make passion your step zero when you are creating and bringing something to the world through business. It would be interesting to think about what would happen in the world if everyone was to do that, right? What if everyone actually really loved what they did? What would that be like? It's almost hard to imagine because there's so many people in the world that are actually not doing what they love. And so I'm curious, would it feel more connected? Would we feel more connected to one another? Would we be more excited about supporting one another? This is something that I kind of wanted to just pose because there's the passion that we can have within ourselves and within our own businesses. But then there's also this bigger passion of what's possible on the planet. And that's a question that not any one individual can ever answer. But as we move forward into the incredible secret to authentic prosperity, actually I'm going to take a sip of water because that is how secretive this is. The hidden secret all comes down to inner wealth, because we have so much within ourselves and within our communities, within the assets that we already hold and have all around us. That is usually the first piece that people miss. And it's all about becoming resourceful yourself, being able to create resources whenever you need them. And so when we look at the very core component of this, the inner wealth, it's as easy as breathing, as walking, it's as easy as speaking. It comes naturally in and out. Thoughts come into our mind, we share them. Breath comes in, and at some point, the breath goes out, right? This is the connection to the cycles of life. What we get to be reminded of every day when we look at the sun, or when we look at the sunset and the sun goes away. It's the same thing as we look at water that's flowing, right? These elements that are on the planet are here to remind us of these huge, powerful lessons. We need to open our eyes and remember that money, finances, abundance can be exactly like that as well. It's a cycle. It goes in and out. They come to you and you give them. A lot of times the cycle gets stuck when it actually comes into us because we think, oh shoot, we need to hold on to everything because when will it come back? And that's where there's a blockage in the system. And so the more that you can remind yourself that it is a cycle, the more powerful you'll feel as the creator of your life, as the creator of your abundance, and as of your prosperity. It is so powerful. And so go ahead and just take a deep breath with me here. And as you inhale, breathing in, remembering that you have all that you need right now in this moment. Filling yourself up with that. Notice if your mind does not actually want to go there and experience that thought. If it feels like there's blocks around even being able to say and experience, wow, I have everything I need right now. And as you exhale, just feel into that deep surrender, that trust that there will be another breath, another inhale coming right around the corner. Oftentimes, this energy, this block that happens if we try and hold on one direction or the other really, can cause a lot of stress and tension. Think of a pipe that's plugged and water's trying to go through. What's going to happen? It's going to backfire. It's going to flood. And so this is the same thing with prosperity. And also the same thing with your passion in your business, in your life. If you plug it, if you stop it, then it's going to explode in the other direction, aka you're gonna get stressed out. You're gonna be worrying. You're gonna be unsure of, okay, am I gonna be able to meet my resources and get the resources I need? Am I gonna be able to, make the right decisions? There's so much more pressure that ends up getting put onto you that it makes it really hard to actually continue to connect with that step 0, passion first. So oftentimes if we are stressing or worrying, we're giving away so much energy. I'm sure many of you have experienced a stressful day, and by the end of the day you go home and you're like, oh, I'm exhausted. I just want to go to sleep. I don't even want to eat dinner, right? all of that energy that you use stressing out or worrying is actually energy that could have been easily directed into growing and optimizing your business and your prosperity. So it comes down to choice, awareness, and intention. When you can be very clear on what is currently happening, so that way you can catch yourself if you do get into this cycle of being stuck, whether you're holding on to something or you're just not connecting to that experience of the wealth and abundance that we have around us at all times. Whenever you are in that space, that awareness will help remind you, oh, this is what I'm experiencing. Oh, I'm kind of wasting some time on this. And then you have the opportunity to decide something else, to choose a different path of action to move you forward. And then you get to add the intention on top of that of like, oh wait, this is where I want to go. I just need to turn right 10 degrees and go that way. It doesn't always have to be a huge 180 switch of directions. So these are some of the key ways that I've been able to live such a passionate life in business and relationships, and really, just creating massive, authentic prosperity in every space of my life. Because it does come down to the wealth that we experience within ourselves, within our body, the wealth that we experience in our finances, in our bank account, the wealth we experience in our intimate relationships, our friendships, our support groups, the wealth that we get to experience in what we're creating and putting out into the world. These are all so powerful. So if you're watching this video, I definitely challenge you to reconnect with the passion that you have for your business, and also reconnect to your authentic prosperity in your life, in all of the areas. And if you ever forget, remember the secret of the cycles and just close your eyes and connect with that breath. If that's not enough, then go outside, because Mother Nature has got us covered. She's so ready for us to forget about the authentic prosperity that we have all around us at all times. So go outside, play in a garden, go watch the sunset, be in nature, connect with the cycles that are here, and remember that you are always, always, always so supported to be your prosperous self. So thank you so much for checking out this video. Please subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't yet, and I will see your prosperous booties on the next video.